kill, man. You know it. Camouflage talent. We here already. Hooligans. Yeah. Hair raisers stand up.
Yeah.
Hair raisers stand up. Hair raisers stand up. Hair raisers stand up.
From the depths of the bottom, you know we got 'em. Hollow out a carrot, make a scope, and then we spot 'em. There's a problem when we come to town, the feeling is stupendous. Nothing like the smell of carrot smoking with a vengeance. We them hair raisers. You can't fade us, boy, my hair's razors. And even if you got the game, you can't play us, huh? We got stripes calling shots like the referee. We got a defense rebound against the enemy.
Look, feeling me. Trust the compassion within our energy. The synergy, cause and effect. Trying to top us foolish. You fully. Holy moly, big homie, we on a rolling. Front lines, we in the city, marking up our territories. And yeah, for you to whack us at. We hair racers. It's nothing for us to lay you at. You bleeding out if you ain't with us, you against us. Some muscles, we 4 inches. We demand our respect from anybody who
That's why we the hair raisers, fully filled with vengeance. Want to smoke and nothing less of it. Trust, we with the business, the streets. We stay active, toes up to come with it. Set the world on fire while we at it. That's why we the hair raisers, fully filled with vengeance. Want to smoke and nothing less of it. Trust, we with the business, the streets. We stay active, toes up to come with it. Set the world on fire while we at it. Hold on. That's why we the forced into oppression. They tried to lessen our message. We're at it.
Let's go, hooligans! Oh, damn, freaking hell, man. Interesting times we're in right now. You guys keep breaking our website. You've got 12 hours for this flash sale. Just calm down, people. Take it easy. Gas is generally running high on the network right now. We know these Zuckbots are good, and we know you want them, but take it easy. Stop breaking the website. What a day yesterday as well. The flash sale is on right now, by the way. 0.05 ETH for holders. If you were able to mint yesterday, you should be able to mint again now. The website should be back up shortly. Just chill out. You've got 12 hours to do this and stop breaking the website, please. What a day yesterday as well, Colin. I'm kind of wondering why there's a skeleton next to you. What did you do to our dev? What have you done to our dev, mate?
Yeah, Hopper. Yeah, it was an interesting day yesterday. We want to, begin the day with a kind of a happy early Halloween. Wanted to introduce you to our web developer here, and just wanted to let you guys know that there are no skeletons in our closet. We wanted to acknowledge this right off the top of this AMA. That yes, there was the website was down for several hours yesterday, and there was way more traffic than we anticipated. And to be honest, there was something a little mysterious going on too, to be really transparent. So we had our team working on it all day yesterday while we're all trying to figure this problem out. What else are we going to do than make some silly videos? So we do have some behind the scenes footage of some documentary footage of what happened while we were all trying to solve this problem. So maybe we can take a look at that.
Yeah.
HOOLI. No, I don't need to give you my social security number again. Speak to a representative. Send one of those Geek Squad guys. You know, the dudes with the white shirts and the black ties that don't really know anything but come out anyway and screw around and maybe they figure it out. You're gonna put me on hold? Okay, I'll wait.
Your naivety will be your downfall.
Yeah. All right. That was an interesting video, Colin. There, a good way to make a bit of light of a situation, right? Tell us how that came about. I remember yesterday, a bit of a war room going on, and you stepped to the side.
Well, to be honest, we knew we had to say something to you guys, and I also I didn't want to get too cute with it. I know that it's a serious issue when the server's down, but we did say we got to do something, and so it actually was pretty funny. We said, "What can we do in like 5 minutes?" Thankfully, we have this amazing set. We have an incredible studio. We had a dancer on the stage doing some motion capture for AMGI, and our actor who plays Hooli was working out in the gym. And I called him up. I said, "Quick, I need you to record something on your phone." He sent us the audio. I went down to the stage and I said, "Hey, quick, can we get the Zuckbot Corp set working? Throw some explosions in there. Let's go to some kind of control room and get get Hooligan tech support, and then we just had our actress on stage pantomiming to the pre-recorded audio. So
I mean, that's pretty. I mean, that's pretty incredible, right? In the face of a bit of a major situation, just being able in like I essentially, I remember saying to you, Colin, they've literally got 15 minutes from concept to idea to recording with various individuals in various different locations to getting an edit done and getting it out. So it's pretty incredible.
This video.
And yeah, just another part of the story, and this story's going to continue. The flash sale is on when our website goes back live when everyone calms down, which should be shortly. You will be able to mint as holders for 0.05 more Zuckbots. Did somebody, and I know there are some gold keys in there which nobody's got as of yet, but I'm hearing somebody's got a gold key, or were they just talking cap?
No, I heard a rumor as well that someone actually has the gold key. So yeah, the mint is back on and it's going strong. And in the real big picture, the reason for doing this isn't like for a cash grab or anything like that. We're trying to get as many people into this ecosystem as possible. And what's happening right now with this mint is very strangely imitating the art that we're creating, which is this battle, this battle to free Zuckbots and to put them in your hands. Now, right? It is a battle, and this is a really special kind of mint, and I think these things are going to have some real value moving forward, and it's always going to be kind of its own special, unique collection. So, I'm thrilled to get as many Zuckbots out there as possible.
All right, it is interesting because NFT Troll just said, "Why not do a free mint then?" NFT Troll, wait and see what happens next. So. We'll be interested to see what happens next. So let's talk about this a little bit. Let's kind of go into it. So, partly this is about getting people into the ecosystem, but it's also about story. It's also about story building. It's also about what happens next. Now, we all know now that everybody who minted got an OG Zuckbot, and they also got a key.
Mm-hmm.
We're trying to make sense of what these keys mean. I can see a roadmap behind you, but I also believe we've got a bit of footage from Hooli. Can we see what's going on?
Yeah, let's take a look.
Where am I? Key burning this way. Well, that's stupid. Everyone knows keys don't burn. What kind of cartoon video game logic is that? Where am I again? Q explosion?
In a sec. Okay. I think we're back now. That was pretty interesting. So it looks like the key's got to mean something. Looks like there might be an ability to burn a key. All I know is that we made it clear the 7 factions of Zuckbots, and the OG Zuckbot is gonna be some kind of key to potentially unlocking these other bots. What's that I can see behind you, Colin? Talk us through that. It looks like
I can walk through this map a little bit and talk about it. So as you guys know, not only did you receive, let
me just put something on here. This is all we know. This is a document we've got. We're trying to interpret this as best as we can, as much as you.
Yeah, this was smuggled out of the Zuck Corporation, and we're just trying to make sense of this whole thing. So the best that we can understand is that now you guys have a Zuckbot and you have a key. Now, there's 3 different keys out there, right? We have a bronze, a silver, and someone just found a gold key. That's kind of exciting. So the lucky person has a gold key. Maybe there's some others out there. I'm not sure. Who knows? But so this is really good news. So let's try to make sense of this map. So we have a Zuckbot and a key, and it's going to something, and there's like parts coming out of this, robot parts, some kind of parts. We're not sure what to make of that. But so that it means this OG Zuckbot and a key means something. It gets you something. Now, I will also point out there's some mysterious little figures floating around. I think some of you, maybe you can, I don't know, there might be something to decipher around these guys. This might be your first hint of maybe a future drop to come. So now these, with this new thing you get with burning the key, there's a mechanism called a Z Combinator. Who knows what that is, right?
Wait. Did you? What's that thing in the middle with a key in it? It looks like there's some arms and legs in there, Colin.
Yeah, as I'm saying, like the key goes into somewhere. I think this is probably where it's getting burned. So I don't know what actually happens in here and what this key actually does. But it looks like it's actually being destroyed. I'm guessing, and it has something to do with Zuckbot parts. But that's all I know.
Who knows? Yeah, exactly.
What's this big ass bot in the bottom right corner? Seems like there's some.
Here, so I don't know. There's a weird spaceship over here, some kind of alien technology. I think here's a bot we haven't seen before, and I'm not even sure what it's being called yet, but it does look like it's a combination of several of these pieces. So that's a brand new something or other, and then there's some kind of battle bots, competition, which we've alluded to a lot already. And then there's these other factions which we haven't seen before. Giant ones, spidery looking ones, tall ones, delivery ones, all kinds of crazy stuff going on. So we know this key is a key. Is a key to something that's a lot more. And as we've always told you guys, we've always wanted to under promise and over deliver. And so for all of you who are expecting more, I think you'll be pleasantly surprised.
All of you expecting
Call
more.
the vampire.
Absolutely a lot more to come. And what's gonna happen next is gonna bring a lot of value to your OG bot and value back to your hooligans as well. So yeah, we're talking about 3 minutes, we're talking about story. See what happens next. Next week we've got reveal. The week after, let's see if we can get the key mechanism up and running. So let's see if Hooli can work out what's happening. So keep your eyes peeled on Twitter. There's going to be a lot of content, a lot of story development. We're going to really delve deeper into an element and part of the rabbit hole and what carrots really are in the next few weeks. So there's a lot of real fun coming your way, and there's a lot of value that's going to come back to you if you happen to have an OG Zuckbot, and from what it looks like, a key as well. So yeah, interesting times coming, but let me be very clear, everything that happens here, everything that happens today in the 12 hours in the mint is going to define what happens next in the story. We made a post yesterday that says, you can mint, you can choose not to mint. It's up to you. If there are Zuckbots that remain unminted, they're going to go to the crusher. Does it mean anything? Yes, it does. The story will change and the story will adapt accordingly. So, as well as this being a mint, it's also a crucial part of the story in terms of what happens next. So choose to mint or choose not to mint. The choice is yours. The story goes on, delivery goes on, and we're going to keep bringing you that great value back as well. And I can't wait to see what happens next with this. I know it's going to be absolutely amazing. And I know it's going to be as amazing as our chief nerd, Kevin Mack, new version of the Rabbit Hole Alpha version 2. I want to see some footage here. So let's get some footage and let's hand over to Kevin. Tell us what's going on with Alpha version 2, because I know we kind of teased some stuff last week. It was looking incredible. But team, somebody get us some footage, please. Kevin, talk to us.
Yeah. Alpha version 2 it's coming together amazing. We're I think 7 weeks into building it now, into doing a page 1 rewrite of the game. We took all of the stuff that we learned from Hooligan 1, and instead of just taking stuff off the shelf piece by piece and moving around, we said, nope, we're going to go and wipe this thing. We're going to rewrite it from scratch and rewrite it the way we really think that it should be written, to be like a pro quality shooter that, an exploration game. And so, what you're seeing right now, people are playing live. I think this is the team playing live downstairs right now, right?
Yeah.
So it feels amazing, and I can't wait to get this into all your hands. The character. To be honest with you,
Kevin, this is the first time people are seeing this footage, right? You could probably not talk and just let people grasp how absolutely amazing this is. I'm not just hyping this up. This is next level right now. Like the control, the way that the movement, the combat. Everything has been stepped up a notch from what I can see. I can see a bit of inventory in the bottom right corner, health bars. This looks like team deathmatch is going on. Like everything's just looking so clean, fresh, optimized. Is this cross-platform as well? Like you've got the Mac version running smooth as well?
Sure is. We've been doing all of our testing on Mac and PC at the same time, and they play against each other. And we're we're looking at other platforms also. So we're doing that work, and actually got this thing partly running on an Android phone 2 days
Ronnie
ago.
just said our early access is nothing compared to. I told you where our web developer failed. Kevin Mack is excelling. Let me just I did tell you a couple of weeks ago. I said, listen, when you see this version 2 footage, it is on another level. Nobody believed me, but I'm sure you believe me right now. So
there's seeing it and then there's feeling it, because man, the real difference is how this thing feels. It's so tight and responsive.
Let's just, Kevin, you just keep waxing lyrical because we're just enjoying watching this. We don't even need to talk. Just keep talking to us.
The scopes are new. The expressions are new. We're tying the facial expressions to a lot of the different actions. You can't see it here.
We have portals to go through.
Jumping boxes, the hitbox counter, inventory management system. All kinds of. I like those portals. They're looking pretty cool, and it looks absolutely amazing. See, this feels real hooligan like with all the graffiti as well. Combat is on another level. Like honestly, I can't wait for us to kind of get this out to people. And anybody with Zuckbots, if you're not a holder, you'll also be able to get access to this closed alpha. This will be a closed alpha to start with, and there's still improvement coming, isn't there, Kevin? Why is that feed turned off? Let's get it back on. Let's get it back on.
So
we need to continue seeing this stuff.
Yeah, I mean, it's not only does it feel so much better, but the way the game is being built now is it makes it more possible for us to go and build a lot more stuff on it. So when we want to add new game experiences, now we have a clean way of doing that. We want to add weapons, we want to add characters. We've got a clean way of doing all that. So what this means is it's not just what it is right now, which is already a fantastic experience, but it's a framework where we can just keep on building and keep on iterating and building more stuff. And that to me is the really exciting part, because I mean this thing's just getting started.
Well, and each Zuckbot we created is actually now native to Unreal 5, so they just drop right in. And each one of these things, if you'd see how much hard work that the crew is putting on these things, I mean, we have dozens of people down there working on every texture, zooming in super close on these. And so for me, the beauty of getting these Zuckbots in your hands is that you guys can then explore these, look at them from all angles, look at them not only in the rabbit hole, but in Hooligan, and zoom close up and find details that you just can't see in a normal JPEG image or a movie file. So these are things that are just going to drop right in natively.
I kind of think this would be like this little level here, and it would be pretty good for like a gulag kind of thing. I think it'd be amazing. But how do you see? I want to know two things from you, Kevin. I'm gonna go deep into the mind of Kevin Mack here. Is number one, like, why is this like night and day from version 1? Like, was that just a tease, or was that like an overall kind of architecture that you wanted to build on, or is that just the open world and you can like get into these different maps through the open world and different activations? Like, what's going on here, man? Because you're blowing my mind.
I mean, I could nerd out for days about the architecture, but I'll spare you that. But the architecture is a big thing, because I mean, one of the things that makes this character so much more agile than it was before is a lot of the stuff under the hood about the way the action system is being used and the way animations are being layered on top of each other. It allows us just to do much more crisp control. It allows us to do much more complicated interactions between actions without them like jamming up on weird edge cases and stuff like that. I mean, I could do like a couple hours just on like why this architecture is superior to what it was before, and why it lets us do so much more and lets us do like characters that are so much more agile and cool than what we could do before. Open world is another thing. I mean, now that we're using world partition system, what that allows us to do is dynamically stream parts of the world in as the characters move around. Now, you're not seeing it really in this map, although this map uses that system because the map's pretty small. But when you get back out into Hooligan City, it's going to make a massive difference, because in Hooligan version 1, you are paying for all of that whether or not you can see it. If you were standing off in a corner of the city and looking at a brick wall, you are still paying all of the frame rate costs of that massive city simulating behind you. Where in the new architecture, that's not going to be the case anymore. So what that means is we can make much larger maps that just that go on, and you're only incurring frame rate costs for the part of the map you're actually experiencing, which is how it should be. So architecturally, like You know, I mean, like I say, I mean, this not only plays better already, but it allows us to do more as developers. It allows us to do what we really dream about this thing being in a way that's going to, you know, that's going to just let us keep going and keep on bringing cool stuff to you guys.
Okay, amazing, amazing. I think everybody has been enjoying watching this footage and enjoying your speak. So I think, can I please be in the I'm just looking at questions, but yeah, I mean everybody's loving this, but there is intention with the new architecture. Some people are saying I'm getting a gaming machine ASAP. Like in the new architecture, does this mean it's more portable to the consoles? I know we're working on console versions and mobile
Sure does.
adaptations. Yeah.
Yeah, it absolutely does mean that. You know, we're in process right now of getting ready to do the console builds. But meanwhile, like 2 days ago, I did a test deployment to Android, and I got most of this thing loading. And so one of the things that we're working with the art team on right now is figuring out, because basically, I mean, the Android, it loaded. It's, you know, it just ran out of memory. And so I'm working with Quinn and some of the guys on figuring out like what can we do to maintain in parallel lower spec versions of these maps and these assets that can run on, you know, on an Android phone, on an iPhone, on a Nintendo Switch, and you know, what's it going to take to achieve that? And I think we're going to be able to do it. You know, I don't think we're that far out. The fact that we were able to compile and run it was already a massive, you know, indication that this thing is possible. So it's really a question of like fitting it in. But that's kind of an important thing. I mean, like we talked about in some of the previous talks. I mean, most of the world is on Android.
I saw scrap legs at the bottom as well. Maybe we can send that one to the crusher also. Okay, cool. So interesting. Like, you know, what I want to touch on here is, Colin, is like, you know, we've made it very apparent that, you know, the Zuckbots that are in Mint right now are also going to be companion characters in the game. Kind of like, you know, they'll be able to help you with certain abilities. You know, talk us through a bit about that, because that's really important. I mean, the key thing that's important is like everything that we're putting out has a rhyme and reason within the My Pet Hooligan ecosystem, relating back to the game, relating back to the story, relating back to the feature script. Talk to us a bit about.
Yeah, sure. I mean, I think of these characters as like they all have different personalities. I mean, like the Star Wars kind of droids, right? Like an R2D2. So I'll tell you right now. So I've minted a Zuckbot, and I'm intentionally not looking at which one I got. Now I can go behind the scenes and see which one I'm going to get
That's
in a week.
cheating.
If that would be cheating, that would be like,
You can't do that, Colin. You cannot do that. It's random. You can't do that.
So I guess what I'm saying is like I can't wait to see what I'm getting, just like you guys. Like I'm in this with you guys. Whatever bot that I'm going to get, that's the one that's meant to be. That's the one that I'm supposed to have. And so like I'm looking forward to these, and that's why each of these we make sure that they're all good enough quality that we don't want to say, I wouldn't want that one. Like every one of these is exciting to have. So not only do they look different, but we want to give them different personalities. Maybe some audio, but is that some alpha? I guess there might be some audio. So we're really thinking of these things as kind of like living little robotic pets, and that will evolve over time and have different abilities.
Let it leak. Let it go.
So yeah, so these are things, you know, we've already mentioned. Well, I think Skyhopper did some of the leaking already about the Tamagotchi model. Many of us grew up with these annoying little LED kind of things that you had to feed and take care of and so on like that. But I think that's part of the life of having these little kind of things at your side. And so yeah, they're helpers, they're utility, as we've already shown in our trailer video. Some can take damage, some you can ride on, and some can help you fly. So these are just 3 of the 7 that we're talking about right now, and we don't know how these things will be revealed to the world. So that's where we're at right now. But this game, seeing these guys and the whole team down there playing this game, just seeing the expression on their faces, what you guys aren't seeing on this AMA, and we're hearing it through the glass right now to the next room. We're hearing people shout and laugh, and as they're battling each other. And I'll walk up to anyone, I'll just say like, hey, so what do you think of the new build? And they're like, wow, it is so much better. I mean, I look at it and it's incredibly frantic, and we're zooming in and out, and we're, you know, there's I don't know, what would you call that? It's there's something about the gameplay that how somehow it's both smoother and more frenetic. I don't know how, but it's you guys have like amped it up. And so knowing that we'll have our Zuckbots on this soon, knowing that it will work in mobile, knowing that it's going to work on IMI, there's a lot of behind the stuff scenes that we're doing, some stand-up comedy that we're going to reveal to you guys very soon, some Zuckbot comedy. So I think the sky's the limit with these things. So to me, as this story unfolds in real time that we're all part of, I can't wait to see what you guys do with your own personalized Zuckbot.
Yeah. All right. Let me just be clear, Colin. the Zuckbot reveal is random, so we don't know what anybody's getting. So it is completely random.
We'll make complete sure Colin can't go snipe his
Colin can't
apparently, yeah, they kept it for me.
and let himself have it. By the way, although I'm sure he wants to. In fact, he probably doesn't want to. He's just messing around. So it is completely random. There are some one of ones in there. We'll find out if one of them mysteriously turns up in Colin's wallet. We're gonna know that's pretty damn sus, Colin.
that would be true. Yeah,
So
yeah.
There are some one of ones in there. There are also, one of ones in. Oh yeah, I've already said that, but I was about to leak something else then, which I'm glad I stopped myself on. But there are 3 types of gold keys. Sorry, not 3. Oh fuck! What am I doing here? I'm leaking stuff. There are 3 types of keys, of which there will be 3 gold keys. Yeah, I wasn't going to say that, but since I've said it, I'm going to say it. There will be some silver keys and some more bronze keys. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm turning into Colin right now. It will be random. What happens next with the key? You're going to start to find out early next week. We're going to be getting some reports in from Hooli about what's going on. The first mechanism for these keys is likely going to come probably a week or 2 after reveal, and it's going to mean something. Let me just tell you that much. Like there's a lot of activations coming with this, and we're hoping you don't have to pull out any more ETH to get yourself involved in any of these activations either. We want to completely give back to you all, and we want to allow through NFTs, through collections, to develop the story that we are developing and link everything that's going on with the game and the wider lore together. So there's a lot going on. We've got a BattleBots game coming out. These are going to be companion characters in the game. Really deep storyline. This is like epic Lord of the Rings level storyline that's coming out right now. More Zuckbots. We know there's 7 factions of Zuckbots. You're not going to be able to go and we're not going to do any sales for these Zuckbots. No sales are coming up for these other models of Zuckbots. You're going to have to work out how you're going to get these other Zuckbots. But we know there are 7 factions of Zuckbots. That's all I'm going to say on there. Has the key got something to do it? Absolutely effing yes, the key has something to do with it. Has the OG Zuckbot got anything to do with these other 7 Zuckbot factions? Yes, it absolutely does. I'll tell you that much at least. The Zuckbots will become available in our creator tools in due course as well. So you know what? The website going down for a few hours. I want to swear right now. Fuck it, because it's everything else happening is so huge. There's so much more to come. Like it's gonna be absolutely insane. Seeing that version 2 footage makes me so freaking proud as well. And let me just make it clear as well. As with a hooligan, you don't choose a Zuckbot, it chooses you, and it chooses you for a reason. Good stuff.
Hey, Skyhopper, real quick. I got to ask a question. What happens if no one finds the other keys?
That's it. If basically at 10 p.m. PST today, you won't be able to mint. Anything unremaining is going to get sent to the crusher. If anything, because keys come with OG bots, so essentially when you're minting right now, you get 2 NFTs for 1. If a particular key was going to come with a particular Zuckbot and it doesn't get minted, it gets sent to the crusher. So the crusher, or whatever happens with this crusher, could be a combination of Zuckbots, Zuckbot parts, keys, and all kinds of goodness in there. Will something happen with the crushed Zuckbots and keys? Absolutely, yes, something will happen with those. Like we said, everything is part of a story. You are essentially choosing what happens next. I'm seeing a really important question coming up, which is, do you get a key with your claim?
Yes.
Basically, yes, you will get a key with your claim. Will there be some other colored keys in there? Potentially. Let's see what happens. There's a lot of randomness factor to this, and let's see who gets what. But I'm glad at least somebody's got a gold key before this crusher gets activated. That's if the crusher gets activated. Okay, cool. I don't know what else to say. I know you two over there. I know you're not in the studio today. Have you got anything to say for yourselves?
Nah, just happy to be here. Sorry for my GIFing the other day. I learned the power of the GIF. Now
Yeah.
I respect the GIF, but no, we're happy to have the Mint back up, the website back and going.
Absolutely.
Thanks for the patience on everybody's front. We're so excited to continue the storytelling of Hooligans and Zuckbots, and this little drop in the bucket of what was going on yesterday and what's happening on these next few weeks. We're so excited. So thanks for the patience, and the new people who are joining in on the journey. Thanks for joining, and
Thank you
let's get this thing rolling.
There are things, there are lessons to learn. That's all part of a journey, right?
Absolutely.
Something's gone. How do they do this at Amazon? I know you used to work with Amazon, Kevin, but essentially they look at a process to see which areas need improvement and improve it, and therefore you get stronger and stronger and stronger, right?
In Amazon, they call them mechanisms. Everything is a mechanism. You figure out something that needs to be changed, you come up with a mechanism to affect that change.
Right.
It works.
Yeah.
Maybe you should become our web. Maybe you should stop game developing and become our website developer, Kevin.
I think, well, Kevin Mack was educating us and kind of said, and we were talking about structure and the learnings that that we've been taking from the last 24 hours. And one of the things is also it's like the chapters and the iterations of a project and company. Usually, when you go through the ringer a bit, you come out the other end that much stronger and that much more prepared for what you're going to need to be anticipating for in the future. So, expect good things and improvement from us.
Well, in server stuff, you learn to respect the thundering herd.
Yes. Yeah.
That's your server. You better be ready.
Damn right.
All right, amazing. You know what? There's a lot to devour in this. This episode's definitely got a bit of a replay value to it for sure. One thing that I did forget about is that great behind the scenes at the start of this with the intro. That is the new Hair Raisers song, right?
Yes, it is.
I hope the Hair Raisers liked it. Did you like it? All right, good stuff. I kind of want to see some more game footage. So if we can get any more game footage on whilst let's move over into questions. So let's move on. Any questions? Throw them up. I'm looking at YouTube. Guys, are you looking at Discord? Let's get some questions in.
Yep.
Make the questions tough. Let's go.
Yeah, I got one from YouTube. Let's see. Why I love you guys so much is because we love you guys so much. There you go. The first cheesy one.
Oh, forgot. Big shout out. Huge absolute love and shout out to Avocado. Me and Rick were in really late yesterday, and out of the blue, 3 pizzas arrived. And Avocado told us that he sent them Avocado,
Wow.
thing, that means a lot. So at some stage, give me your address, and I'm gonna definitely repay the favor at some stage. Honestly, stuff for that touches the heart. We are working our asses off here. Things can happen. Some people are very unforgiving about things, but we're pressing ahead, and getting that kind of love back from the community, absolutely fucking beautiful. So shout out to Avocado. I hope you're listening in. If you're not, everybody in Discord right now, tag Avocado and tell him thanks from us. All right, cool. Let's get some questions going here. When will the winner be announced for the IMI contest? Let's get straight over to that. Also, we forgot we had a scavenger hunt going. We had an amazing scavenger hunt going. There are winners to announce for that as well. Shout out Uncle Tony from family in Philadelphia. I don't know. That's not my uncle, but it is somebody's uncle who's on the live stream right now. So, good stuff. So, Jade Mint has just reached the 50% supply. So, we do have 2,500 more to go. If you want, get in. If not, they're gonna get crushed. Okay, cool. So just some key bits of information I want to get out here whilst we're looking for questions. Claims period will start at 10 p.m. Pacific time today. You will get a key with each claim. You can choose if you want to claim or not to claim. That's up to you. People will make decisions based on what they think the best route of action is for them. There's going to be a lot of gamification coming up, so just bear that in mind. Then reveal will be next Thursday. We will have DJ Tropics in for the reveal session. That's going to be a lot of fun. You're going to definitely, over the course of next week, find out more about what these keys are about. And then over the course of the following week, you're going to find out more about what's going to happen with these keys. So they're really kind of key dates right now. Let me see what questions are coming up. Any questions on your side?
There was one about Xbox. Yeah, so we are working with Xbox to get, or excuse me, on a console build. Xbox is the first one up on that front. I know Kevin Mack can speak a lot more to that. Also, gameplay mode. The one you're seeing right there is Team Deathmatch. First of a few gameplay modes that we're going to be building out for the Rabbit Hole.
Yeah, and those gameplay modes, I mean, these are all going to be accessible through the overworld. So, I mean, it's like the main structure of the game hasn't changed. Where you've got like the Hooligan City overworld, and you can jump into games when you want. You can hang out with your friends when you want to do that, all that stuff. But yeah, this is Team Deathmatch you're looking at right now.
Yeah. Hey, I got another good one too. This is maybe more of a statement rather than a question, but why are Where 42? Just saying, hey, we should have done this hours ago. Our positivity is infectious. Just want to say thank you for that, but also, as things are, as we're problem solving on our side, maybe it would be fun for other people to have a behind the camera or peek behind the curtain while that's going on. But really, hands on deck, trying to figure stuff out, plug things in where they need to be plugged in. But we operate with such a high sense of transparency with everybody, and we know how important it is just to get on and open up and share. So thank you for that. That message means a whole lot. And yeah, I wish we could have gotten on sooner. We were just making sure we could have gotten everything to as good of a place as we could to then jump onto.
Yeah, the 500k goal frees up bots, and anybody who won any will be airdropped. We will send them from the team to you hopefully over the course of the next 24 hours. So let me just make sure I've got everybody's 48 hours. Let me should make sure I've got everybody's addresses for that. There is a question that's coming up about partners were able to mint for 0.1 yesterday, and Hooligan holders were for 0.05. So that was a difference in price for Hooligan holders and partners. I'm just going to check on that particular question. So let us come back to that. They're asking if they can get another free claim and get more Zucks out for having paid 0.1. Let me look into that, because that was the paid mint price for partners. But let's see what we can do. That's just come up, so I want to just kind of investigate that and see what it is we can do. Okay, any upcoming collabs with other projects?
Yes.
Most definitely.
We were the project everyone wants to collab with this with this epic game going on right now. Like, the doors are open. If projects want to get involved with what we're doing, come to us. Like, I'm going to be completely honest here. It's like, why? Which other project has got a game that looks like this, or is anywhere near on this level, or looks as good as this? Like, what value, are they potentially going to offer to this game? So, partner communities want to get involved in the game. Let's go. Doors are open. Let's do something. I don't know if I said that right, or that kind of came off right.
You did. So that's yes. We have a open door policy for collaboration, and we're also working with some pretty big projects as well that we'll be soon to announce on how we're them and what that looks like. So more to come. We're excited.
Mobland or Azra Games, we are in touch with Azra Games, so let's see what we can do. It's Hooli. All right, when claiming the free Zuckbot, are we going to be able to choose which Hooli we are claiming the Zuckbot with? Because I wanted to leave my other one unclaimed. Great question. Absolutely, yeah. We understand that some of you will want to leave their Hoolis unclaimed. So yeah, we are going to definitely allow for that. So you'll be able to choose which Hooli you claim. And then if you try and claim again, you won't be able to claim with the same Hooli, but the other Hooligans will be there. There's a lot more stuff coming from the Hooligans. We still have the others coming. We're going to really kind of assess, what lessons are learned from this one, and that we kind of bring out into that one as well. But yeah, lots more coming. So any other questions coming up in Discord or any other statements? Talk to us.
So there was a worry about some high gas fees. We found that too. You have to wait a little bit, and the fees go down. Like sometimes you might see that it's like all of a sudden you get like $1,000 of gas fees or something like that. They do go down. I found that same problem myself, and then within like 5 minutes, then it became reasonable. So
also be sure you got sufficient funds in your MetaMask wallet, because your gas fees will be incorrectly reported if the MetaMask wallet.
Or you've already minted. If you've already minted, so there's another thing I just got brought up is like, if you're trying to mint more than you're actually eligible for, you'll get the wrong gas fee. If you've already minted, you're gonna get the wrong gas fee. If you've not got enough ETH in your wallet, you will get the wrong gas fee. So if you're trying to mint too many, maybe reduce how many you're trying to mint until you get the correct gas fee, and it should work. So that's it's people are trying to basically mint more than allocated in total. So just reduce that till you can mint. There's some great questions coming up actually, and I want to get through all of them. So give me a sec whilst I just read through them.
Naked rabbit. Someone's bringing up the idea that currently in the rabbit hole, the rabbits are naked. And
enjoy that little bug whilst you can. I don't know if anybody enjoys looking at naked pink rabbits, but if you do, a little bonus for you right now. But yeah, we are aware of that, and the fix is on its way. So so that's anybody who's trying to get in the rabbit hole game right now. Great question from Jake Roy. What does being a holder get if the game ends up on Xbox, PlayStation? What's the benefit of being a holder versus being someone who just buys and plays a game? There are absolutely loads of levels to answering this question, and we'll give you a very high-level overview now. But if you want to jump in, it can give you a lot more into doing that. So, one key element of having a successful game in today's current markets is it's pretty much got to be free to play. All the top games, correct me if I'm wrong, Kevin, are all free-to-play games. Fortnite's free-to-play. I don't know if Warzone still is, but I am getting Call of Duty tonight, number 2, so we'll see what's going on with that. But yeah, all the top games are free-to-play. We want a massive global game. That's what our vision is to do. And in order to do that, the cost-benefit of having gating the game completely. So let me talk about this. So there will be gating in the game, but not allowing anybody in unless they buy 8,000, or just having a limited user base of 8,000 players where they have to almost pay $1,500 to be able to get in is not going to be a success, right? Traditional gamers absolutely hate those paywalls, and that's such a huge paywall. We want to go for the traditional gamers, and we want to start onboarding them into Web3. So the way we're going to do that is two game modes. So there will be 2 layers of this game mode. One will be gated to NFT holders, and one will be free to play. The free to play layer will have all the traditional gaming modes that you all enjoy, such as battle royale, such as team deathmatch, which you're seeing on your screen right now, such as horde mode, such as the bag. You will be able to kind of get in those models. You will be able to get some of the benefits of Web3 and compete in those. There will be a gated layer, which is called Turf Wars, which will be the play and earn layer, which, to start with, you will need the Hooligan NFTs, of which there's only 888 of. And then those hooligans can essentially recruit from the ranks of the layer 1 into turf modes and build up their teams as well. And then those individuals who came in via the free mode will also be able to get additional benefits. So there are many layers to how this works and how this game cycle and loop works to ensure that the Genesis holders are really well looked after, but to ensure that it's still traditional gamers want to get in here and have a great fun experience and take something away from it too. On top of that, let's say, for instance, there's loads of benefits coming for holders, but let's really look at a very basic benefit. We're aiming to get this game in millions of players' hands. We will be going live on the Epic Game Store with our initial game loop. We will be using other distribution channels as well. We want to get this to millions and millions of users globally. Ultimately, Kevin, you were a bit of a comic book head back in the days, right? What happens when you've got millions of people involved in something and you've only got 8,888 Genesis characters?
That's what makes value. I mean, you've heard me say it before. I mean, the reason why Superman 1 is valuable is because Superman became valuable. There's a million other comics that had issue number 1s that nobody cares about because the rest of it wasn't good. And so everything that makes this whole ecosystem, this whole world, and these characters, more valuable, more known, more loved by people, makes it that much more valuable and important to have been one of the OGs who was there right at the start, and and has that artifact to prove that. So yeah.
Okay, cool. Some people are saying some games are not free to play. GTA isn't, FIFA isn't. Yeah, we're very well aware of this. But like I said, there will be different gameplay modes in here. Some of which will be free to play. some of which will be NFT gated. I hope that answers the question. But essentially, we want to make this a global phenomenon, and that's the vision, right? We're not setting our scopes low. We're setting them as high as we can possibly go, and we've got to keep pushing for that. I'm trying to catch up on some more questions, but let's keep them coming.
I got one here. Hey, I got one here. Is Hooli more of a ketchup or mayo bun?
I don't
Honestly,
know.
I think maybe more fancy sauce, maybe a little bit of both with a little bit of relish.
I don't know. Well, is this Hooligan? Is this one Hooligan? Is this Hooli in particular? But I mean, I can see Hooli right now. Let me go and shout and find out whilst you guys carry on. You guys carry on talking. I'm gonna get a live.
I'm gonna get an answer right now.
On our AMA, ask Hooli.
Yeah, there's or Grey Poupon. Yep, absolutely. Maybe a little sriracha in there. Whatever works.
Tapatio.
Yeah. There was a question before too. Will the rabbit hole be on? Yes. Right now we're testing actually the rabbit hole on Android. So that's actually happening right now to see how that works and see what the limitations are.
Yeah, we know it compiles and can run. What we got to figure out is just what are the art implications in maintaining the high res assets for the high spec platforms and maintaining down res assets for the mobile platforms.
Yeah. All right. Sorry, Kevin. We've just been interrupted by Hooli. Live in Hooli. Are you a ketchup or mayonnaise kind of rabbit?
Ketchup every day, all day long. Never mayo.
Never mayo. There you go. Live. It looks like you're back from the heist. You've definitely battered and bruised. How was that?
Oh, I gotta tell you, tech support is a real mother effer.
All right, Hooli, get back to your duties, pal. Thank you very much for stopping in.
Hey, is Hooli single or does he have a girlfriend? That's a question. I'm not asking for myself.
Are you single or do you have a girlfriend?
Oh my! I never kiss and tell. It'll be a mystery forever.
There you go. Wait, all I'll say is wait till the feature film comes out. And yeah, wait till the feature film comes out because that's definitely something that's explored. And also when it does, benefits for Genesis holders. There you go. All right, what more questions have we got?
All right.
Got some. All right, here we go.
All right, yeah, this is a good one here. I see some Zuckbot content is not available. When will it be revealed? I guess that means revealed, sorry. It will be revealed. So there is an issue with OpenSea basically drawing down the images we have. So some of them are coming up with the content, some are not. So we have made a cool call in. We might just have to tell the Hooli to go and heist OpenSea as well. But there is an issue on that replicating over on OpenSea. So hopefully that'll be fixed today. So you'll see what's there. The Zuckbot items are keys right now. They are auto revealed. You'll know which key you got. You either got a gold key, silver key, or a bronze key. The actual Zuckbots will have a reveal image up until reveal day where it will reveal your Zuckbot, which will be next Thursday. But there is an issue with OpenSea actually displaying our graphics as they should right now. So we are on the phone to them at the moment. So just bear that in mind.
Hey, I got one that I think maybe a Carrot Top would like to answer. Let's see here. May I modify my Zuckbots? I really want a Bruce Lee type bot or maybe Monkey King.
Yeah. All right. Don't go too much into that, Colin. But the answer is yes.
That way, we are here to serve you guys. If that's something you want, it would make me happy to make you happy.
All right. Cool. There you go. Will holding more Hoolies benefit a gamer who's looking to earn money gaming? Yes, Yogi. Basically, essentially, I shouldn't have said yes, particularly because of the way you asked the question. But yeah, I know what you're getting at. Instead of saying money, I'm going to say benefits, right? Because these are cryptocurrencies, these are NFTs. So essentially, yes, the answer is yes. And one of the reasons why people do collect more hooligans than others is that there will be a mechanism by which you can rent out your hooligans to other players. So that's quite a common reason why people do stack up more hooligans, as well as just absolutely loving those beasts and knowing there's tons of benefits still to come. So absolutely yes. the hooligans will be able to be rented for play and earn benefits in the Turf Wars gaming mode. Hope that answers that question.
Is there a zombie mode in the plans? Yes, we're currently working out horde mode. That's in our plans. Correct? Dumbledore, excuse me. Oh.
Okay, the Discord chat. All right, we're going to get back to that Discord chat and help out there. Okay, when MPH land, we've not said there'll be MPH land. We did say there would be buildings available within My Pet Hooligans Rabbit Hole. We are working on a wider metaverse architecture called Interloop, which the Rabbit Hole will be in, and there will be a land element to that. But I think we've got to go and pay some attention to Discord right now. So thanks everybody for your questions. Any final words for the team?
Just to thank you all.
Yeah, no, thank you guys so much for your patience. I mean, we're all in this together. I mean, our openness, our transparency sometimes puts us in a vulnerable state, but you know, we're the real deal. What you see is what you get, and we're in this journey together. And it's, you know, it's a lot of fun, but we're also, I think we're doing some real things. I mean, I think getting Web3 to a place where people don't even know they're playing with an NFT and getting this to the masses so that people can actually earn real benefits in the real world as an NFT. I mean, that's where this is going. It's setting the foundation for a new economy, and we're just doing it in a very fun way. So I think there's some real stakes ahead. This is not just only about fun. So hopefully you guys see this vision as well and are on board, and we are in this together. So thank you very much for your patience.
Yes, thank you for your patience, especially in a time when we're trying to get stuff. It really means a lot when you see a lot of positivity coming through in the chat. So,
absolutely.
Thank you.
It means the world to us, guys. So thank you.
Love you all.
Yeah, we're here with you. We'll keep it going.
Love you guys.
Cool. And with that, I think we've had this session's definitely got a lot of replay value. So definitely go and check it out. Definitely go and check out what Alpha version 2 is looking at. You know, the mint's still live. It's gonna shut down at 10 p.m. today. Any unminted Zuckbots are going straight to the crusher. We know some individuals are having some issues minting, so we're going to try and help out with those right now and make sure you're all good. And with that, thank you all. Absolute load of love back to the community, back to Avocado. Everybody that's playing their part is helping. You absolutely mean the world to us, and we're going to continue delivering for you regardless of anything. Like we're fully focused. The show goes on, and it goes on full speed, goes on better than before, and yes, continuous improvement on our end.
And it does.
Okay. All right, I think everybody's had their final words. Thank you all. And see you at Reveal Day. See you at Reveal Day, and do stay tuned in over the course of this week. There's going to be a lot of fun stuff coming.
Yeah.
Thanks, everybody.
Thanks,
Appreciate
everyone.
You all.
Yeah. Congrats to all of my hooligans. The boys, the girls, everything between. This is about the banner life. You ready?
These for the life we gon' smoke. No regrets, we gon' blow. See, as a banner, it's another road that finally the we get high as we wanna to the box. We got some haters and we run. We smoke out, we run. We smoke out, we run. We smoke out, we run. And we smoke. We smoke out, we run. We smoke out, we run. We smoke out, we run. And we smoke. There's no need for no rushing. These carrots gon' burn slow. Man, just sit back and enjoy life while we blow in this smoke. Puff past young banana. Be careful, don't you? Bro, I'm hiding no mofo. My eyes hanging low. Oh God, there go the robo. On my heart, there it go. I just wish that it's up back. Just leave us alone. But I'm a hooligan for life, and I don't stand alone. 4 feet tall, 10 toes, bring it on. Realize we here and we ain't going nowhere. One time front of us, blow the smoke in the air. That's how we do. Young I pollute the air with the sweet smell of carrots in the atmosphere. No facts she can't compare. I'm high as giraffe, no, she shouldn't be there. These we gon' blow. See, as I run out, it's another road that fine. Light it up, we get high as we wanna to the box. We got some big guys and we run. We smoke out, we run. We smoke out, we run. We smoke out, we run. And we smoke. We smoke out, we run. We smoke out, we run. We smoke out, we run.
Break down and roll up. Blaze one, we gon' smoke up. Pass it off to my day ones. We don't say much. Hooligan, bruh. Got 5 on it. Matter of fact, 10. We the coolest. Bun the faction. Might move slow about action. You know it's gang and we tapped in. Been fighting all my life. You been bringing down my high. Pull that rah-rah, but you ain't down and slide. And I can see it all in your eyes. When the bun is running, you can see us coming. Get hands, feet, we put the beatings on you. Met a Zuckbot, cool. He can die too. We on aim, we let the sweeper go. That's fact though. Lips all black like Abso. Smoking carrots till I pass out. I don't really want no problems. I'm hot plus I'm handsome. Hooligan, that's a handful. You see the feet, them big shoes. Go to war with whoever wanted. Better come and handle your issue. That's thick talk. Bunnies, we small but big dogs. Getting to the point that I'm ticked off. In these central pork, I'ma catch on. You can bet, dog. But right now I'm high. I'm high. Right now I'm high.